Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here once again with another video, and today we're going to be checking out this, which is clearly now from what I know about the other uh, figuarts Spider-Man is that the other one was a knockoff, and this is clearly also a Japanese knockoff. You can see the Japanese writing there. And I've got it. You can get these on eBay. I've got to pick this one up for about £18. So yeah, they're very cheap, but clearly, obviously, knockoffs. Uh, yeah, I mean what it says on there, on the ones on eBay, doesn't actually say they're knockoffs. It looks a better image, at least the box, and that does looks, doesn't look visibly as a fake. But when you actually get it, you realise it's a fake. Yeah, as I said, you can get these. There's loads of people that are selling these for around 18 quid, £22, 90, £20, all different prices. But yeah, I think they're all mostly all knockoffs. I'm not sure how much the actual real genuine version is, but yeah, ones that are cheap are knockoffs. And yeah, so this is Japanese knockoff figuarts. Amazing Spider-Man red suit version. I think it's, I don't know if it's based on the last Spider-Man movie, the can't remember it, Homecoming, or the last one that I made. I don't know if it's from this or whether it's supposed to be from the because it's the Tobey Maguire red suit version. So I'm not sure if it's maybe, it could be from that, or it could be from the either one of the three films that Tobey Maguire made before, but I'm not sure. But on this, it's just got Friendly Neighbourhood Spider-Man, an image there, and a few images there. Yeah, but it's pretty bad. But let's have a look at it. As I said, I've got the black suit symbiote version. I wanted to grab one of these as well. So there you go in the packaging. I mean, it is, the fact it being a knockoff, it's still actually quite a decent, you know, the fact that it's a knockoff, it's actually quite a decent figure in regards of, like, it's got two different head sculpts and accessories and webs, and yeah, it's got good articulation and stuff. So I think, all right, it's a knockoff, but I mean, for the price, it's okay. And I think the actual figure, right, it's a knockoff and it's got problems here and there. But I think for what you're getting, you're getting a cool figure with accessories and bits. But yeah, it's not the greatest. So there's all the bits and pieces. So here we go. Let's take a look at the figure, which looks as though the paint job is pretty bad on this. Now you might not be able to see that well. Let's look at the head sculpt first. Obviously, that design of the Tobey Maguire suit with the eyes like that. I mean, they look pretty straight. It's not focusing very well. Let's see, come on. Focus. It's not focusing, is it? Does it go like that? So focus. That doesn't seem to focusing. Maybe my lens needs cleaning. Yeah, it's not focusing at the moment. See if we can try and do it. No, I don't know why it's not. Yeah, with this camera, it sort of focuses 1 minute and then it doesn't the next. It's not focusing well. But yeah, and the eyes look kind of straight, and then the I mean, the red colour of the mask looks pretty good, but I don't know if it's too dark because it seems to be sort of on the suit. It seems to be some bits look okay, like the red dark colour, but then some bits look too dark. But I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or. But yeah, there's the head sculpt. Obviously not focusing very well. The line work, I mean, I can see it off camera, seems to be quite level. It doesn't seem to be sort of like out of line. So even that's a knockoff. That doesn't seem to be too bad actually. I don't see any lines that are out of place there. And then again, oh, there might be there just at the top of the forehead. It might be. I'm not sure if there's maybe a line missing or out of place there. Sort of on this area seems to not. It seems to not connect. So all the lines are not supposed to connect. So it seems like there's maybe that's sort of maybe a bit out of line there towards there. I don't know if you can see that on this bad camera. This is certainly not the best camera you can get. Yeah, it seems to be out of line there. I mean, this section here seems to be okay. Back that seems to be quite. That seems to be very straight. So it doesn't seem to be any problems there. That seems to be all lined up. And then again, this section here, all the lines seem to be connecting, and then down above, below the eyes, and across the mouth, and underneath the nose seem to be okay. And going up there, the line work seems to be okay there. It's just, yeah, I think it's just. Let's have a look. I don't know if there's one line missing there. I'm not sure if there's one line supposed to be there, because it's sort of like going across there, and then I think there's supposed to be. I'm not sure if there's one line missing there. You can just see it's focusing now. See there. I'm not sure if it's a bit out of place there. So it just focused and then it didn't. I don't know if you just caught that. Yeah, I think that just there. It sort of doesn't. Sort of not only doesn't line up, it sort of it doesn't join properly. But there, this back area seems to be pretty decent, I'd say. Not sure if it might not be dead straight there, that line going across, but it doesn't look too bad. But I just don't know if it's the red. I don't know if the red is too dark. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't know if this was 100% accurate to the movie. I don't think it is, because it seems to be some areas are sort of like. I think some areas would say would sort of the right colour, but I think this top area is way too dark. But yeah, it looks okay, but I think I can't say when the lines are not joined up. But I'd say most of the majority is, and the shape of the actual head sculpt looks decent. I'd say. So I'd actually say for the knockoff, the head sculpt's not that too bad actually. Now we come on to the neck. Doesn't look too bad. The actual body. So obviously got the silver spider design, which actually looks okay. And then it seems to be that all the lines are joined up there, but there's not lines. I think there should be lines going down there. You know, just under this section here where my finger is. I'm not sure if the lines are coming straight down and connecting with those. It seems to be they're sort of like cut off. They seem to start, but then they don't seem to go all the way down, and they don't seem to think they join up either. They seem to be off, because because that part of the body is separate to this. They don't sort of connect. They seem to start at the lines, but they don't seem to be connecting. They're sort of half cut off. But that top area doesn't seem too bad. Seem to be the lines there. I think the line work is okay there. Silver webbing lines. But again, this section is, I think, too dark. I think it's too dark of a red. I think it should be more this colour. This colour here on the middle section looks almost like the right colour, pretty much even from the movie. That looks more accurate than that. I think that looks too dark. I think that looks more accurate. Or at least that looks better than that. I think if that was all like that, that'd look pretty good. But yeah, because I mean, even if you'd said that was more accurate than that to the movie, it still just doesn't work. I mean, I don't see how you can, I mean, that just doesn't even look right. Having one colour red different to that just doesn't even look right. But I guess, it being a knockoff, it's not going to be. But the line work here seems to be okay, but then it cuts off, and then the colour's dark here, and it's more of a more movie accurate red there, I'm guessing. But here it's really dark. You can't see the sort of patterny type either. I think you can sort of, because it's sort of brickwork pattern. So I think you can actually. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but I can see visibly the brickwork pattern, which is the red area part of the suit. But looks, yeah, okay. And then the back section, which is obviously the dark shade of blue, which actually doesn't look too bad. Again, I don't know if it's too dark, but it's dark blue like it is in the movie, so it's okay. And again, obviously the red spider at the back. And again, with that being two different section pieces, I don't know if it sort of, I mean, it sort of connects. I think it's worse on the black suited version. That seems to be the black spider, the spider on the back of the black one doesn't seem to be that great. This one seems to be, again, I don't know if it's dead straight, but I think this one is probably better on this one, the black suit version. I think it sort of seems to line up better. But yeah, again, I don't know if maybe that seems to be more of a better red than that. I think that seems too dark. I seem to have made the top section darker than the red, but yeah. I mean, the blue looks okay, but I think maybe it could be too dark. But yeah, I think the line work seems to be okay in the back section. Again, the arms. The line work doesn't seem to be too bad there. And again, but again, I don't know if that red's too dark. And again, the blue. But the body actually, I quite like that red colour, whether it's accurate to the movie or not. But it looks like it's definitely a better shade of red than that, I think. That looks pretty nice. And the webbing seems to be okay there. The blue looks darker. Again, that red sort of, I don't know if it's call it a belt, but it's sort of like that midsection. It's supposed to be a belt. I think it's actually got the web cartridges. Well, at least it does in the animated series. It keeps these web cartridges tucked into sort of like this little tucking belt section underneath the material. So I think it's sort of belt. It's supposed to be a belt underneath the actual material. So yeah, again, I think that looks too dark, but the pattern looks okay. And then around the back, that looks like that seems to be okay there as well. Seems to focus 1 minute, and then again the legs seem to be maybe too dark of that blue. Booties. Again, pattern seems to be connecting okay. Doesn't seem to be out of line. See, they've got patterns, most of the pattern quite well, but again, I think they're way too dark. I think on there. Now, as I said, I think the head sculpt looks okay. Now, the body, let's see. Maybe it looks okay, I guess. Middle section. It's okay. Don't know about these bits here. That looks a bit strange. Not sure that's supposed to be like that, but yeah, that looks a bit funny. The arms, maybe, I don't know if they're too skinny, maybe, or maybe could have been a bit more chunkier, perhaps. And then here, this looks a bit funny with that groin area, with those bits there. Yeah, again, I don't know if that's right. And then you've got these two sections here, which I don't think they're right, because that doesn't even sort of join up with these, and it sort of seems to be like a proportion of that bit, then that section of the leg there, and then yeah, so and then there's a funny crutch bit there, but so I don't know if that's right. Maybe the skid legs too skinny, maybe. Maybe the feet and ankles kind of look okay, I guess, but maybe they might be too skinny. But yeah, they're definitely the legs are so not quite right with them. And again the arms, and then again it's just this bit body here. Yeah, so not the greatest. I think it would have been better if they'd have done that suit, the top half of the suit, the same colour as that, and made this a little bit lighter. I think it would have been okay. It would have looked, at least the colour would have looked better. You know, the legs and that still would have looked a bit skinny and funny, but at least the colour would have been better. With like this, it just doesn't look great, does it? Like that. Articulation, same, similar thing as the back suited version. You get quite good articulation, so you have to give it for the articulation. It's quite good. Maybe a bit on the flimsier side. Maybe it should have been a bit more tighter, but at least you get quite good articulation on the figure. To be fair, arms going in and out. Then you've got a joint on the arms. On the elbows as well, so they go up and down, and then you've got sort of another. I'm not sure even that's supposed to be like that. I don't know why they did that like that, but yeah, it's sort of get more an arm. I suppose the good thing about that is you sort of get that arm out, so you can sort of move that inwards and outwards. I'm not sure, I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. Then the head, bit up and down, side to side. Get movement in there, and then obviously with apart from the colour being two different colours, the top half, at least you get the body, the movement in the top half of the body, so you can sort of move it side to side, backwards and forwards. Then you've got the leg movement as well. Now there seems to be an issue with the articulation on the legs. That doesn't, from what I see, doesn't seem to be moving forward. And that's certainly not what you want on a Spider-Man figure. You want to be able to get him in kicks and different poses, and it seems to be that, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to force it to damage it, but yeah, it doesn't seem like that's going to see the other leg. Yeah, I don't know if it's. I don't think it's going to go forward, which is very strange. You do get the. You get the. Don't think you get a full split on this, unfortunately. Yeah, I think the legs are not great. I'd say that the articulation of the arms and the upper body and head are okay, but I think the legs, yeah, don't hardly go forward, and you can't do the splits. So yeah, I don't know if it's whether the joints are there or not. The best, or they're not. They've been made for him not to, so he can't even get into any sort of decent kicks or anything. So they haven't made them very well. Let's see if they'll turn. Hold on, because they might be the other way. So we can see if we can. I was seeing if they'd sort of can move that and sort of get his legs up high, but I don't know. Oh, managed to get. Oh, managed to get one leg up there, and so it's like tilting backwards. So if you start moving that sort of around slightly, you'll get a better sort of bringing the leg up. But yeah, you've sort of got to turn that bit around for that to sort of it's a bit fiddly, and again you've got to sort of be push that round to get yeah. So the articulation is okay, I'll say on the top half, but legs are not that great. So let's go on to the accessories. And again, it's the same as the black suited version, but only it's a red suit version. And again, you get two Tobey Maguire head sculpts, and totally look nothing, absolutely nothing like Tobey. Obviously, got the short hair, but yeah, I mean, this is one he's in his happy face, but I don't think it ever looks like that in the movie. If he did, I think it looked a bit weird, but yeah, looks like absolutely nothing like Tobey. But yeah, if you want to display him with that happy pose, be a bit weird, but you've got that option. Now, I think this, well, I'm not sure about this one, but the one on the black suited version has, I think, this head sculpt as well on the black suited version, and that didn't actually look too bad, but this looks not great, I must admit. I thought this one might have been better than the happy face one, but this looks pretty bad, especially the eyes. I don't know what they've done with the eyes. It's sort of like they've, I mean, I can see this off camera. They seem to make the eyes, the pupils black, and they're sort of like the pupils going over sort of going over the eyes. I don't know. Yeah, the eyes, yeah, are not great on it. Well, the face ain't great on it either. Yeah, so not great either. Yeah, but on the black suited version, that one didn't look too bad, but this one looks terrible. Doesn't look like Toby at all, and yeah. So, but you got that option of having that as well. Then you get a mask, red one, all scrunched up, so you can have your hold in it. So if you would have that head sculpt, you can have the option of having that in his hand as if he's took the mask off and holding it in his hand all scrunched up. So got that as well. And then a bunch of hands. We've got how many pairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of hands, and they're all in different poses. So you've seen different sort of poses. One with the iconic fire in the web, obviously. Yeah, I was just seeing some people doing this in clubs, but I said to them, no, it's that. I said, that's for Rock, that's for Spider-Man. For some reason they think it's that, but no, it's any time he's shooting his web, it's always like that. That's Rock. So if you think it's that, you're wrong. That's Rock and that's Spider-Man. Just to clear that up. And there's even a hand that even shows that. So anyone who didn't know that, you're totally wrong. If you've got it wrong, if you know it, then you're obviously right. But only proper Spider-Man fans would know that. And then you get a bunch of webs, a couple of short ones and a long one, so you can have him like sort of, so if he was shooting his web out. And yeah, so I mean, I don't know if I'm going to have this actually displayed in the collection. I might just have him hanging around. Get it? Hanging around? No. I mean, I might, because I've got one display table that's got, you've seen it in the collection, with all the action and heroes, like good guys mostly. So I could put him in there. I don't think he'll fit because it's all like overcrowded it is. So I've got the black suited Spider-Man over there at the moment. So I may actually have him either just hanging around somewhere else, or I might actually get him. I might actually, because I'll probably end up getting a few more Spider-Man figures. What I might try and do is just get them like sort of hanging around in different areas, maybe, like if I can, just like holding them onto doors or just like hanging off of stuff if there's no space anywhere else. Just for a bit of fun, But yeah, if that'll work. But yeah, I might even have one sort of hanging off the lamp shade, like the light shade or something. Do you know what I mean? Just like for a bit of fun. But yeah. So guys, I think that's going to be it for this review. I think it's gone on long enough. I was supposed to do this for like 15 minutes, but gone way past that. So guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this up now. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I would say a pretty terrible knockoff, but in terms of the actual figure, I'd say I mean, if you're looking for something cheap, and you've got a massive budget for like 50, 60, 70, £80 figures, this is a great pickup for 18 quid. You get a few head sculpts and bits and pieces, and the articulation's not that bad. Paint job's not great, but yeah, I think it's a decent little pickup if you just want a nice cheap Spider-Man. And yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos, and I'll see you guys next video. Take care, bye for now, see you soon. Thanks for watching.